Hi guys, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. So today I am going to discuss a new topic, that is pulley system. I hope you all are familiar with this topic because we have already studied this topic in plus 2 level. So can you give me some examples of pulley application? I have drawn some figure here, you can see. So if you are from village area or if you visited some village area, then you can see such type of arrangement, right? So this is a well and this is a pulley. So the pulley is used to lift up water from this deep well, right? So this is an example of pulley application. Okay, next I have drawn here a workshop. So as a mechanical student, if you visited workshop, like when I was studying in my university, then I visited a workshop that was a railway workshop. I have seen such type of arrangement. So this is a metallic bar, or you can say a metallic beam, and here a pulley is attached, and basically this pulley is used to lift up some heavy item, some heavy equipment from one place to other place inside this workshop, right? So this is also an example of pulley application. Okay, again here you can see this is an engine block. Okay, this is an engine block and this is the crankshaft. Okay, these are the cylinder position. So because of uneven motion of this cylinder, the engine block is subjected to some kind of unwanted vibration, and this vibration is dangerous to the engine block, right? So to minimize this vibration, we are using a pulley here. So this is a pulley, and this pulley is nothing but it is known as what? It is known as flywheel. Okay, so this is nothing but it is a flywheel. Okay, so these are the few application of pulley. Okay, so as a mechanical engineer, we must know this theory part where these pulley systems are actually used. Okay, now as a mechanical student, we must know some numerical problems related to pulley system, because at the end of the day we are going to appear in some competitive exams, right? And in competitive exam such type of questions are famous. Okay, so focus your attention to this question. I am going to solve a previous year GATE question. This is already asked in GATE 2016, that is question number 44. Okay, so the question is, an inextensible massless string goes over a frictionless pulley. So this is a pulley and this is an inextensible string, that is the string is not extensible, right? So two weights of 100 Newton and 200 Newton are attached to the two ends of the string. So this is 100 Newton block and this is 200 Newton block are attached to the string. The weights are released from rest. Initially the system was in rest, and the weights are released from rest and start moving due to gravity. Because of gravitational effect, the system will start moving, right? The tension in the string in Newton is, so we are asked to find the tension in the string, right? So how to solve it? So this is a pulley, right? This is a pulley and this string is allowed to move over the pulley, and this is 100 Newton and this is 200 Newton. Now can you tell me what will be the nature of rotation of this pulley? Here you can see this is 200 Newton, this is 100 Newton. So which is heavier? This is heavier obviously, right? So the rotation of the pulley will be clockwise direction. so the pulley will rotate in clockwise direction, right? Now as this 100 Newton is acting towards downward direction, so this string will be subjected to some kind of tension, right? So the tension will be acting upward, and similar to this 100 Newton, for this case, for this 200 Newton also, this string will be acted by tension T. Now you tell me, this T and this T are same or different? They both are same or different? If you are thinking that both are different, then you are wrong, because this string you can see here, this is a single string, not a different string. These are not different string. This is a single string over this entire pulley system. So since the string is same, so the entire string will be subjected to only same tension, that is T, right? So here weight is acting downward, this is 100 Newton, and here also this 200 Newton is acting downward. So as the pulley is rotating clockwise direction, so this 200 Newton will moving downward with a acceleration, suppose A, and because of this rotation, this 100 Newton will move up with acceleration A. Okay, right? Now if I cut this portion, so let me draw the free body diagram for block weighing 100 Newton. Okay, so FBD, free body for block 100 Newton. Okay, so this is the block, this is block, this is weighing 100 Newton, and tension T is acting upward, right? And acceleration is A, and this block is moving upward, right? So acceleration will be in upward direction. Now can you tell me the equation of motion here? Can you tell me the equation of motion in this block? So from Newton's second law, I can write net force is equal to mass times acceleration. Okay, so what is the net force here? I will say this is T minus 100 is equal to ma. What is mass for this block? You know that weight is equal to mass times gravitational acceleration. So what is mass? This is W by Z. Yes or no? So mass is W by Z. If W is 100 Newton, then what will be the mass? Suppose if I assume Z value is 10 meter per second square, then mass for this block will be 100 divided by 10, right? 100 divided by 10 will be the mass. So this is nothing but 10. So mass is 10, acceleration is A. Let me indicate this equation as equation number 1. Now I am going to draw the FBD for block 200 Newton, right? So this is the 200 Newton block, this block. Okay, so weight is acting downward and tension is acting upward. Here acceleration will be in downward direction, because here you can see the pulley is rotating clockwise direction, so this body is moving downward direction. So what will be the equation of motion here? Similarly, F net is equal to ma. What is F net here? Is this t minus 200 or 200 minus t? This is 200 minus t. Why? Because 200 is greater than t, that's why this body is moving downward, right? So 200 is greater than t, so I am writing 200 minus t is equal to ma. What is the mass for this 200 Newton block? This will be simply 20a, and let me indicate this as equation number 2. Now we are to find the tension in the string, right? So our requirement is this t. Our requirement is this t. So we have to eliminate this a, right? Now let me multiply this equation 1 with 2. So 1 into 2, that will be 2t minus 200 is equal to 20a, right? Now let me indicate this as equation number 3. So equating, this is the final step, equating 3 and 2. Why I am equating here? Because you can see the right hand side for these equations are same. So I am writing here 2t minus 200 is equal to 200 minus t, right? So if I take this t to the left hand side, so it will be simply 3t, right? And this will be equal to 400. So Q will be is equal to 133.33 Newton, right? Let me check it. So what will be the value of T? This is 400 divided by 3, that is 133.33. So this is the solution for the previous year problem. It is very simple, it is very easy. If you practice, then you can solve it within a few minutes. Okay, so thanks for watching.